Okay, nugget time, and in this nugget, I'm gonna do a quick review of my favorite books for the year, since the year's over. So let's get to it. Now, the fifth book on the list is kind of interesting. It's Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey. And when I was first recommended to read this book, I thought, who gives a shit about what another Hollywood actor thinks? I don't. And then I reminded myself that he didn't get to be that successful on accident, so I might as well check it out, and somebody referred it to me anyway. I read the book and it's fantastic. So I would highly recommend you check it out. It's kind of an interesting read. He tells the story differently than I've ever heard anyone kind of tell a story, the way he breaks it up. But there's just I was surprised, a tremendous amount of really deep wisdom. And that guy is super sharp. So I would highly recommend you check out Green Lights. Now, the number 4 book is 10% Happier by Dan Harris. I love this book. I think it should be mandatory reading for everyone on the planet, which I think the next 3 are the same. But meditation has been something, I did a nugget on this if you want to learn a little bit about it. It's been something that has really changed my life dramatically over the last 15 years, probably 10% a year. But when I talk about meditation, everyone thinks it's kind of weird shit, just like I originally did when someone was talking to me about meditation. And this is the first book I read that really just kind of puts it out there in a way that's really easy to understand, doesn't make it seem so esoteric, and he tells a fantastic story. Dan is a successful guy. I think quite a few people know who he is. He's like a news anchor or something, but the book is amazing. If you're interested at all in calming your mind or anxiety or learning about meditation, you've got to check out 10% Happier. Now, the number 3 book is The Alter Ego Effect, and it's by Todd Herman. And this book is also fantastic. There is a book called Best Self that I read before this. This is kind of similar, but this book took it to another level. And basically it just talks about how most super successful people have created a new persona or an alter ego. I did a nugget called Spider-Man on this, but it just makes it easier for you to become who you want to be faster and deal with rejection easier if you create these other personas that you kind of use in certain environments, whether it's sporting environment or a business or sales or maybe being a better father. It's a fantastic book to help you accelerate basically anything you want to do in your life. So definitely check out The Alter Ego Effect. Now, number 2 is absolutely fabulous. It's Rejection Proof by Zhai Zhang. And I think this is definitely mandatory reading for everyone on the planet as well. This guy, it's a fascinating story. He came from China, he bootstrapped it, he made himself very successful, and he decided he wanted to start his own company. And he got rejected, and it devastated him. So he went on this journey of 100 days to learn about rejection. And in 100 days, he learned as much about rejection as I've learned in 20 years. And there were some powerful nuggets in this. But rejection is something every single person is afraid of and dealing with on a daily basis. And when you read this book and you kind of get an awareness of what it is and why it's happening, it takes away a lot of that authority that rejection has. So you got to check out Rejection Proof. And the last number 1 book of 2020 is Personality Isn't Permanent. Personality, it's by Benjamin Hardy, and it's unbelievable. Really, when I read it, it was sent to me, I'm like, this is maybe the best book I've ever read, definitely top 5. It kind of takes everything I've ever read about personality and neuroscience and being successful and put it all into one book. I mean, this guy really took everything I've been working on for 20 years and wrote a book on it, and it just blew me away. So if you only pick one book out of this list, pick Personality Isn't Permanent and read it. And I hope you had a fantastic year. And if you haven't read any of these books, I hope you put them on your list for 2021. If you would like a copy of any one of these books, just contact our office and we would be happy to send you a copy on the house. So go get a little bit better and have a great week.